Okay. Alright, I want to show you what is being understood by me as the pole shift. That it's not going to be a literal pole shift of the planet. It's going to be the pole shift of the mind. Now, I didn't, when I drew this, I did not know any of this that I'm showing you right now, and there's many subscribers that can validate to it, because most of them actually sent me in comments that revealed things that I didn't even know about this. So this thing is actually something that's come through me, but it's a joint effort of understanding, because many people have contributed to the understanding of what we're seeing in front of our faces right now. But nonetheless, it is still revealing more right now, and something was just shown to me in this fractal equation that is going to knock your socks off. But what I want to do is I want to show you the representation of the pole shift, and how what we're seeing now is this is the way that it currently is. We've got two polar opposites: fact, which is going to represent material, and then we've got on the bottom now, we've got faith, which is representing spiritual. And I told you that the first choice of decision-making discernment for the masses is going to be based upon the material facts of science and mathematics, and they use the spiritual information of discernment as secondary, and nonetheless it's upside down, so they don't even understand it. Okay, so you got to see that we've got two equational paths that are all stemming from Eden. This represents the separation into the two hemispheres, the right and the left hemisphere of the brain, and then the foundation begins to take note to where now we have two separate sides, and we have already teamed these simply up as the material fact side of the brain, and then the faith, spiritual, intuition, discernment side of the brain. Okay, now what you and I'm trying to explain to you now is because if we've got it like this now, okay, that is the polarity of the planet that we're seeing, this north and the south pole. Facts are north, just simply put. All right, those are the ones that are on top. When we have this pole shift, I want you to see what happens. Boom, new foundation line of understanding comes into view. And now, instead of having the oppositions against each other, they have been married. We see science and religion is married. And now they're on the same equational path that now bring both eyes together at the top of the pyramid. That's the New World Order. That's the Golden Age. That's the polar shift. And that is exactly what they're going to try to do, because they feel that they confidently control both sides now. And at the same time, they're going to try to eliminate all of those that they feel that they do not have the power to control. And once again, that's going to happen to do with population. So, my friends, we really are in for something. They are going to actualize their plans. They really are. This equation is based upon input. This output is going to be met. But nonetheless, there's another equation that is also working at the same time, which is going to eventually come and shut this thing down. So now you understand that we have the pole shift, and that's exactly what the diagram is showing us. I did not have that intention in mind when I drew this. This is just the way that this incredibly came out, and I absolutely do have a witness that can verify that I didn't know what in the world I was doing when I did this. So that's your pole shift, okay? Now, what we're looking at here, as I've already stated before, this is going to represent these four separate equational paths, these four destinies, and we're timing them up now with four separate dimensions of length, width, height, and time. But I've translated those further back into informational sources of science, math, religion, and arts. And then these numbers represent the equational path outwards. But I'm going to have to explain that all at another time. You just need to understand that the equation has never been overridden, and we have continually failed age after age to use our free will by the masses to overcome this fractal equation matrix that we're all bound in. But nonetheless, in the spirit, we escape it by the power of the words and the glory of Jesus Christ. And if you live in the spirit and not walk in the flesh, well, this right here doesn't have any hold on you. I'll be back.